You want it? No problem. I hate my mother-in-law. She is the most narcissistic, self-serving human I've ever met. I dread having to see her. She's like a black hole of misery and anxiety, sucking the joy from life everywhere she goes. Thankfully, she lives in Long Island and is too scared to drive out of there, so we rarely see her, once or twice a year. We have 3 kids, and she's only visited one in the last 5 years because she bought a fucking lamp from an auction in Greenwich, Connecticut, which is only 30 minutes from us. So she's perfectly fine to drive off the island for a lamp, but God forbid it's your grandchild's birthday. I digress. About 5 years ago, my wife and I bought her uncle's cabin in upstate New York, beautiful 17 acres. The cabin was a little run down, but we fixed it up. We try and go up there as much as often in the summer. The property had a few sheds with tools and whatnot, and 2 tractors, big old Ford farm tractors. When we bought it, we specified all contents conveys. Her uncle didn't care about any of the stuff as it's all used for upstate activities. What is he going to do with a tractor in Bay Ridge? Well, after we bought it, my mother-in-law called and said, she has stuff there, and it's hers and she wants it. She inherited it from her other brother who passed away. She said the chainsaws, one of the tractor, the shit one, and a shop vac was hers along with a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in one of the sheds, tools she will never use and don't even know what they do. My wife was a little taken aback. We told her she should have come and gotten everything before we closed. We use some of the tools, but have our own, so I don't really care. We wanted to take down the shed that has her tractor in, so we told her we can sell the tractor and we'll give her the money. She said no, she wants to keep the tractor. We told her a few times we were planning on getting rid of that shed to build a garage, and we need to get rid of the tractor, and we can bring her the other stuff next time we come down. She was threatening to sue us if we sold any of her stuff, as she's not ready to part with it. My wife was really upset. I told her not to worry, I'll take care of it. The next weekend we were upstate. I had rolled the tractor out of the shed and put together her mom's stuff. My wife asked me what I was doing. I said just putting your mom's stuff together. She asked why. I said so we can give it to her or sell it, or she can sell it, but it's gotta go. I'm starting the garage tomorrow. She said whatever, it can sit outside, I don't care. That night after everyone fell asleep, I hatched my plan. I had hooked up my trailer. I loaded the tractor, which doesn't run, so I had to winch it on real quiet like as to not wake anyone. I loaded her toolbox, all the miscellaneous tools in the shed, chainsaws, shop vac into a big-ass wooden crate about 4 feet by 4 feet 3 inches tall, because fuck her, and hit the road. It's 2.5 hours to my mother-in-law's house. I was trucking. I got there at about 2 a.m. I quietly backed into her driveway. Thankfully, I'm a pro trailer backer-upper, put the ramps right next to her car, put down the ramps, and had to jack up the trailer a bit to get it to slowly roll off using the winch. Jacks are fucking loud, but I put down a sweater to try and deaden the noise. I put the crate on a dolly and rolled it off down next to the tractor. It was heavy as hell, so I knew I had to get my dolly back so she can't move it, so I jacked it up to slide it off. Easily 300 pounds box. The entire time I can't believe I haven't been caught. She lives in a nice neighborhood, and I just started doing sketchy shit at 2 a.m. The cops didn't show up? Whatever. I must have been there for 20 minutes max. I was hustling and had arranged everything for easy offload. I get out of there laughing my ass off, a grin ear to ear. I know I'm in trouble with my wife in the morning. I was almost home. It's 5:45 and my wife is calling. She asked where I went. I told her I went to get breakfast for everyone. So I stopped, bought a bunch of bagels and coffee and donuts. Just giggled to myself like a serial killer at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. I get home and she asked why I still had the trailer hooked up. I says, oh, I wasn't sure if I was going to the lumber yard or not, and I didn't feel like unhooking it. I'm trying to hide my excitement for the call, jacked up with adrenaline. 8 a.m. rolled around. Nothing. 8:30 nothing. Luckily, it was a little chilly, so no one had gone outside to see the tractor is gone. 9:15 the call came. I see her look at her phone and roll her eyes. Ugh. She hates her mom. I tell her to pick up. As soon as she picks up, you can hear her screaming. My wife is like, what the fuck is happening? I walk over, put my hand out, put the phone on speaker and say, you wanted your tractor, you got it, and hung up. I had to explain what I've done to my wife, and she was dying laughing. Thankfully, Black Hole called about 10 more times, all going unanswered. She then texted, I'm calling the police. My wife is starting to panic a bit. I tell her, don't worry, I'll handle it. About 1 p.m. a Long Island number comes up as XXX Town Police. Oh shit. I pick up. This is Officer so and so. I'm here with Black Hole. She said you dumped stuff on her property. I calmly said, that's her stuff? She wanted it. Officer, is this your tractor, Black Hole? Yes, but I don't want it here. I want them to take it back. He says something like, do you have a storage agreement or anything? She says no. I explained the situation to him and said there's nothing I can do as there wasn't anything wrong unless she wanted to press trespassing charges. But you'd have to prove he was on your property. Anyone could have dropped it off. At this point, the officer had realized this lady is batshit crazy and didn't want to deal with this. I thought I might actually get in trouble. Anyway, she didn't talk to us for like 6 months, so really it was a win-win for me.